but we just want to hit copy right here and select.
How about now? That is something. We are officially back for at least a month. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Automatically get rid. It's that. 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 I gotta figure out how to. It's been a very long time. I don't even know if it's gonna show up or what, but I don't know how to just this. Freaking Space Baby Warlord Simulator. We're gonna be real basic on our thumbnail today. Nobody judge me. We'll get started in just a minute, whoever's here. If you're not here, good. You know, fiddle around, figure this stuff. Go more. Paid promotion. This is Warlord Oregon Trading Simulator. No, it's not Oregon Trader Simulator. Space Warlord Baby. And if I feel like it, I'll do it. But hello. Have I done to my everything? Well, we'll see if it works in just a minute. As for chats, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see them. So long. Also removed my Twitch stuff, so I'm I also have no idea how loud all of this mess is, but we are live again for the first time in like a year. Now let's actually play the game. And I have no idea my new specs and stuff, so eventually I'm probably going to have to go back in here and figure out what I've done wrong. In this game, you will follow readouts of simulated features of alien babies and watch as they commit war crimes, get addicted to recreational drugs, become cannibals. Also, I realize that y'all can't see the screen I'm on. Don't worry, I almost remember how to do this. There. Almost being the keyword. Become cannibals, find love, put down their favorite pets, acquire corporations, get used for medical experiments, become intergalactic stars, get hunted by the rich for sport, blow up toxic sludge pipelines, commit suicide, win the lottery, and many, many other things in between. You will buy, sell, and short stocks based off of these events. You will likely become very angry at least once when a baby who you are financially incentivized to watch crash and burn pulls their life together. And that's okay. If you feel uncomfortable at any point while playing, please take a break from playing and speak to someone you trust. Welcome to Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator. I might actually just turn off my camera now, because I'm not used to a giant light in my face. We'll just do that for today. Until I actually figure out actual cameras and stuff we want to use, get all of our streams back up, all that business. But yeah, we're back live, so that's something. Anyways. Hello. This is Drix Beasley, Beasley of Interstellar Investment News with a special report. In 34, I need my glasses. Oh god. I have returned with glasses. In 3478, future sea terminals arrived at locations across the galaxy. It provided the masses with a limited window into major future events and changed everything. For just 10 credits, anyone could view the trajectory of a company, a conflict, or even a star system. It advanced medicine by hundreds of years. The organ trade stabilized. Most people stopped fighting wars, for pity's sake. And it ruined everything. Investment markets plummeted. Trillions of credits of value were erased overnight. If there's nothing to speculate on, then the speculative market can't make money. That's why our last chance to make real cash is babies. Their precious lives and infant potential are the only things the future sea terminals can't predict. The best they can do is simulate it. So buy baby stocks, sell baby stocks, short a baby. Children are our future, and we must take advantage of them before it's too late. As an educational administrator on Aor, Pixum is done setting his dreams aside for the greater good, and he has a plan. He's injecting years of faulty results into public databases, lowering the projected value of babies on the planet. He's purchasing a trading license. He's selling every piece of the future he owns. And by the end of the week, he will buy a boat or die trying. Financial markets are stunned as a wave of new data reveals that babies on Aor are in fact far less valuable than originally believed. Port 11. This is your trade interface, hooked up, displaying the most profitable planets in the baby market, just like you wanted. Name's Joe, by the way. Select any planet you have a trading license for, pay the entry fee, and you're off to the races. I guess we're going here. This is Aor, orbited by a Hest Corp seed deployment platform capable of forcibly terraforming an entire planet in one shot. When fired, the farmers of agricultural planet Aor are attempting to petition for its removal and failing. Investment currently swing high and low, offering a multitude of trading opportunities. Average price per stock. We'll stick with one, I guess. I don't really do stocks. All right, there's 4 babies on the market today. You can select one from here. For now, just pick the cutest one and hit Trade Baby button. So we have Hulk. We have Wooly. We have Marianne. And we have Little Bit, or Lil Bit. I like Little Bit. Let's roll a Little Bit. The baby's entire life is about to get simulated from beginning to end. When good things happen to the baby, the stock price goes up. When bad things happen, it goes down. Buy low. And sell high. Simple, right? Now get out there and make some money. We're pretty low. Oh, we're even lower. Okay, we're going to keep buying this then. Attended a health checkup. I'm still fine with buying here. Built a campfire. Might be smart enough to actually not die from fire. That's good. Build invasive flywarts. I'm well dried up. Oof. I started here. You went hiking. Establish the legal fund with community. One antique auction. Alright, we'll hold off. Injured in a sickle accident. He's still very healthy. He's only 35 years old. We're fine. Learn how to slaughter an animal. We're going to sell a couple here. Ooh, big jump there. We're in the 6s now. That's fine. I'll sell one there. Treated water supply for infection. Lost. Ooh, we still got a couple in here. Attended a county meeting. He's still around 6. I'm gonna sell another one here. Ooh. Served at a food bank. He's around 60 years old now. I got one left. Knocked out in a brawl. Some events are going to damage the baby. It happens. The older the baby, the more fragile it gets. It is 67 years old now. This won't impact the baby's value directly so long as the baby's still breathing. The second that kid croaks, though, the value goes to 0. Make sure you sell all your stock before that happens. I mean, I'm still okay. Okay. He's still healthy. He's just a little old. I'm going to sell my last one, and I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out. He's having a bad time. Signed a petition with Hescorp. Okay, this baby lives a long time. I already sold out and I made $2,000 off of it. I mean, it's something. Sold an organ for cash. Well, we know now that they don't necessarily... Yeah, he's unwell. All right. Certainly he can't keep going, right? He's clearly unwell. I'm keeping what I got. He didn't go crazy. Choked by orbital pollution. Wove a quilt. He's ancient. He's 130 years old. There it is. All right. You lived a ripe old age of 131, kiddo. You did good. Give me 1 second before we see all the fun stuff that we did. Other monitor was being weird. Not that it matters because I haven't streamed forever, so yeah. Alright, yeah, we're fine. Everything was being glitchy and weird. Alright, baby value. 501st day. Look at you. You could probably invest more aggressively now. Start making some real cash. His best thing, he won a prize for best produce. 131 years, and that was the biggest thing that happened to you. We can probably buy that boat. I don't know. The coronation of Huron VIII's heir was delayed today due to a substance of unknown nature being thrown into the royal hovercraft. Okay, so we need to learn a little bit more cash here. Okay. Let's do we can go pretty big here and try 5. Oh, you can hire consultants. Oh, you can also hire consultants to give you more information about the babies in the market in returning for a small cut of your earnings. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. Probably should have. We got Hulk again. Already did a little bit. What about Philip? Tell me about Philip. Knows the average price of the baby with high accuracy. Knows the lifespan of the baby. Let's do the lifespan. It's between 68 and 104 years old. Okay, right now it's getting 8% of my profits, so let's see what we can do here. You're starting high up here today. I can only afford 1, and immediately it tanked. So we have to make at least over 1,600. Okay. I'd have to sell it just to try to buy back in later. I might already be cooked, to be honest. Should have held on a lot longer. Just get me close to what I was supposed to be at. Escaped an earthquake. We're going to go ahead and sell, so whenever it crashes, if it crashes again. So far, it's not going to do that. Overdrafted bank account. Just get a lot lower, because right now I can't even afford it. Swindled by a corporate lawyer. Okay. I bought it there. Cooked for a family neighbor. He lives between 68 and 104 years old. 1 prize for best produce. Good. I'm gonna sell it 2,500. I don't think it's gonna climb much higher than that, unfortunately. Waited months for repair supplies. Yeah, that kind of tells me exactly what I was thinking here. He's still healthy. He's 70, so we're running out of time anyway here. Did it twice. Oof, we've made a little bit of money. We wove a quilt at age of 82. Limb severed. You're in critical condition. I'm just not gonna buy. Yeah, you're in critical condition, Philip. Technically, we have lost 2 grand. Alright, so we need to stick to low threat right now, because we suck. Alright. So once again, his best thing, he made a crop that was good, but we technically lost 2K here. I only got to buy 2 stocks that time. I did not do well at all. Oh, sorry, the biggest thing that happened to me was sucked into a tornado. Any up. Competed trading day with increased trade volume. Yeah, we lost a ton of cash on that. In other news, the economy of Aor continues to be rocked by an outlash of investors in the baby trade. Parents across the planet are begging government officials to re-examine the source of the controversial data. That's cool. We're going to go do this again, and this time we're not going to go by 5. We're going to keep it low so we can actually jump in here. Whitgar, we got Bay, we got DD, we got Gianna. I like the name Gianna. What's the average price of a baby? The average price of this baby will be between $317 and $498. All right, let's try this one out. I'm gonna buy at 150. Or buy several at 150, and yeah. Buy another one here. Just unlock shorts. Is your baby's value about to crash? And it's time to short that baby. Your short will be locked until the timer is at half full. After it's unlocked, you can cash out if the value is lower than when you started the short. Pocket the difference. Just make sure you can cash out before the baby's value goes back up again. Otherwise, you'll lose your shirt. I like my shirt. Earned high grades in school. Very good. Learned how to slaughter an animal. Shared pastries with the neighbors. Very good. Went hiking. We are getting better here. Let's make some profit off of this. Oh, I bought it instead of sold it. Or now it's double. We attended county meetings. Give me up to that one. 550. We shared pastries with neighbors. The well dried up. We're going to start tanking here very soon. Buried in a landslide. Short that baby. I think I did it wrong, but either way, we still made money off of this one. I already cashed out, so yeah. So I should have saw the button that it was cashed out again, but we got out in time. And we made some money. Only made about $1,000, right? It's still something. Gianna lived to the ripe old age of 65. So total, day 3 total, we earned 1,000. Our final day. This just in, the controversial baby values of AOR have been tracked to the package of a fraudulent data inserted into public sources by a former education administrator. Authorities are now tracking down the culprit as we speak. I mean, that's cool. I'm still going to be here. We got Sun, we got Marianne, we got Gaspar. Let's do Gaspar. And tell me the average price. So between 8 and 10. That's fine. I'm sorry, 8 and $1,000. We're gonna buy all in at 200. You're only 14 years old. You gotta make it past 205. Settled in court, we're already up to 3. We get between an average of 800 to 1,000 off of these. He's very healthy, very good. Well dried up, that's a little bit scary, but that's fine. Shut himself at home. We harvested some crops. We killed some invasive flywarts. We repaired a workstation. Eager crops. We acquired a new loan. Very good, very good. Here we go. We're gonna sell. Woo. When hiking, still a very healthy child. Very good, very good. We get out now. He's at 65. I'm gonna sell one more while we're still in the thousands. Repaired a barn. Well dried up. Okay. We're gonna go and do that. Okay. Well, I might have guessed this horribly wrong. Ooh. Yeah, we might have guessed this pretty bad. Hold on. It's gonna happen. He's around. Oh my gosh, I've done the wrong thing. Oh, come on, Fallout. Choked by orbital pollution. There we go. Something worse. Something worse. Married for love. Ooh, bad short. Any amount of... Well, we still made $5,000, but shoo. I have misunderstood. Understood that. And I didn't even sell it for the highest amount. Good lord. At about, yeah, average between 1,000, homie. We're climbing to almost 2K now. Now we can have the drop-off money that we wanted here. Right? Favorite Glepple? No. There it is. Here becomes the drop-off. Attempting to negotiate with them. We're going to go ahead and cash out now. Get another 3K off of that. Got blackout drunk. This person lived all the way up to 144. You escaped an earthquake radius. This thing's gonna live forever. He is unwell. I'm gonna short it one more time. See if we can get it. Start for a heart attack. Ooh, it's voided. Okay, so we can't do that right at the end of their lifespan. That's fine. We did almost make $10,000 or credits, whatever you want to say. Thank you, guest bar. So you raised a prize-winning critter, and you won best produce. Not you, phone. Very good. Create a baby that lives over 140 years old. We definitely did that. That thing lived forever. Our goal was to make 6,000. We ended around 4,000. Did pretty good on that one alone. Pexum campaign. Okay, well, I guess that we were this dude. Smaller than advertised. Pixum looks at the dingy, looks at the dinghy. Okay. Dingy barely filling his small living room as the sound of sirens approach. Feeling his nausea overwhelms his digestive organs. All of that for this. We definitely could have done better there. It was our first ever time. I'm going to go one more time as Pixum and see if we can get a 3-star on Pixum. See what we can do. So we can try to make over 50, but that's us like going into that 5, which I attempted to and got... best results will still remain. We're good. Aor's done settling for the dreams. His injectors. So Pixum is a former teacher. Now we know, lore-wise. But that's fine. Financial markets are stunned as a wave of new data reveals that babies on Aor are in fact far less valuable than originally believed. More at 11. I'm not... Do I start off at 5? I can't afford that trade, so no, I can't. So we're going to start off with 1. Let's see what we got. We got Sarah. We got Rael. We have Omar, and we have Omar. Huh. The last time these things lived up to 140 years old. Let's do Rael, because I like the name Rael. Ding, ding, ding. Where are we starting at? 300? We'll go all in at your early stage. You played the harmonophone. Excellent job, Rael. So far I've spent 3. I'm used to having a lot more money than this, so now I'm a lot more worried. Currently at 500. We participated in the science fair. Established, okay, that's pretty good. Let's have some money on our books here. Bartered land for food, which is depressing at best. We were devoured by the ground. We're still above where we were. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Denied meeting. Okay, come on. Something good has to happen in your life. You're 35 years old. There you go. You killed some invasive flywarts. That's what I'm talking about. Do some more stuff like that. You went hiking. That's super good and healthy for you. You watch the neighbor's children. Continue to do well, Rael. Come on. Come on. You donated kid clothes to shelter. That's great. You are scaring me a little bit, so I'm going to sell another one. You renovated a home. Isn't that great, Rael? Continue to do fantastic things. You were sued by Hest Corp. Great. You were swindled by a lawyer at the age of 64 years old. You're infected by pollution. Now, look. I figured something good would have happened to you at some point in time in your life. We're about to lose so much money. You repaired a home. Isn't that fantastic? You should definitely get above 300 and you're buried in a landslide. We just lost all of our money in less than 3 minutes. This is going to be so much harder to ever come back from. Yeah, apparently we bought at the height of your life. Your life sucked. So that didn't go too well, but now you've seen how this all works. I'm sure you'll be out of the hole in no time. I don't think so. Compared to how it did last time, we all know that the coronation of something, but something weird happened. All right. We have Omar, we have Wooly, we have Moon, and we have Lee. We're going to try an organic species this time. We're going to see if we can do actually anything else. Whoa. Good afternoon, parents. Did I leave my... No, I didn't leave my... The well dried up. I'm buying you low, I thought. I'll buy you at 50. We learned how to slaughter an animal. You participated in a science fair. Your life can only go up from here. You were hired as a tenant farmer. Isn't that great? Let's go ahead and sell a couple. Just to make some sort of even here. We enrolled in academic courses. Isn't that great? And you won the science fair. Fantastic. You harvested some meager crops. That's great. And I'm out. I needed to make some money back quick. That's how we did it that time. That's how we had to do it. We gained 6 grand. Starting from nothing. Injured by cheap. Celebrated harvest with family. I think we still bought it at the or sold it at the highest county meet. Maybe not. Might eventually get there. But either way, I'm happy with how that went. I know my room might be a little bit more echoey than I'm used to, but that's fine. I'll figure it out another time. You see, we moved and all kinds of weird stuff has happened recently. Of course, I haven't streamed in a year, so that'll probably do it. Establish seat sharing coaches. You are shot by Hess Corp security. You repaired a workstation, though. Hey, isn't that nice? You were sucked into a tornado. Yep. We did what we had to do. We got in early and made about as... Yeah, we major trade early on here. Then the one the science fair was your biggest climb. So immediately we made our money back. Are we going to break the whatever amount that we needed to? We've already earned 6K. That's fine. I don't know if we're going to be able to earn 16. If we went... Look at you, made some cash already. Buy a boat. Just one more thing, though. You don't want to just buy a small boat, right? Why settle for 3rd place? If you want to make real credits, multiply your trade volume over here. Bigger risk, bigger rewards. All right, entry fee is 3 grand. All right, Gianna, Hera, Yura, and Ryu. I'm going to Hera just due to Greek mythos, or whatever you want to use it. Roman mythos, Greek mythos, whatever you want to argue there. All right, we're starting at 1,500. Buried in the landslide. Hey, that's a good start for me. I can start buying here. I'll go all in at this 250 margin. There's no way you die before you're like 10 years old, right? You shared some pastry with your neighbors. Isn't that great? You were hired as a tenant farmer. Isn't that fantastic? We're already doing weighted. We're already doing better. Come on. Jump back up there. You donated clothes to a shelter. Isn't that great? You raised a prize-winning critter. Give me that 2K. There it is. Tempted to navigate with Heshcorp. You should never do that. They are swindlers. You wove a quilt, though. Isn't that great? You're infected by pollution. That is less good for you. But you helped a neighbor buy their farm back. Isn't that great? You learned how to slaughter an animal. You fled an astral event with your family. Ravaged by weather. We're going to go ahead and get out. Soaked in a spa. Gonna go ahead and short this and see if it climb or drops. She's at 60 something. You slept under the stars. Isn't that great? Don't think about that. You should definitely go down. Denied meeting. There we go. You played a harmonophone. Isn't that fantastic? You learned how to play the banjo. Something bad? Help neighbor win their farm back. You donate some clothes to the shelter. Isn't that so good for you? Freaking, you left in the dust by the whippersnappers. Oh, it was such a bad short. We were doing so fine. Ah. I thought your life would really ended on a bad way there, Hera. We still gained money. Like, we didn't do bad there. Like, it was still something. But are we playing well? God, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not. That dashboard. That's not the dashboard I'm looking for, though. What is happening to this friggin' thing? Anyway. We'll be fine. Anyways, all right. Your number one thing was you were buried in a landslide. And that cost us, but that's fine. We did pretty well. Gained 5K. We're close to that 16, but I don't know if we'll be able to break it. This just in, they found out that I'm the one doing it. Oof, we're close. I can't do that one, but I can try here one more time, and we have a little bit more money to play with. So we got Bora, we got Gilmar, we got Nikki, we got Anne. I'm gonna go Gilmar here. We're starting at 1,500. How was your life? You attended a funeral. That's a positive thing for you, Gilmar. That is fascinating. Oh, no, Gilmar, no. Drop a little bit lower so I can buy in now. All right, well, we have one at 14 something. I'm gonna go and buy in on Gilmar. You got blackout drunk. I should have waited. Just to get some money back. We're gonna go ahead and buy some of this here, or sell some of this here. You were sued by them. That sucks for you. Learned how to slaughter an animal, though. That's super good and stuff. Got blackout drunk. That's less good for you. Oh, not good. You're still healthy. You gossiped at a general store. That's something. This might be bad. Oh my gosh. You're assaulted at a peaceful protest. Hey, buddy. Turn this life around. You're married for love. Isn't that great? Choked by orbital pollution. You are in critical condition. I need to get out. You're only at 69 years old. You were sucked in a tornado, and I'm bankrupt. Diamond Hands. Complete a day with a full stock of inventory. Thank you so much. We're not buying that boat. In fact, we're going to be lucky if we can pay our rent. Ay caramba, Gilmar. You sucked. Look at this. We lost 11 grand that day. Ruined. That's fine. All right, I don't want to play him again. So we might jump to Mr. Zippet for our last hour or 30 minutes. I haven't decided yet. So Mr. Zippet, stranded on this plane because of the weight of his unresolved business. Mr. Zippet passes the time by participating in the baby trade. You need to earn $30,000? Homie, I haven't done well. You understand? Like, I just went bankrupt off of penny stocks. The nice thing about dying is that you don't have to pay rent. Despite being gunned down by a rival mafia and finding himself unable to leave this plane of existence, Mr. Zippet has never felt more free. There's no pressure to maintain a living at all cost. No looking over his shoulder. No need to maintain conversation. He's lost. Conversation? He's lost interest in. I guess it would help if I finished an entire sentence. He can play with his stocks, while away the hours, and finally... Okay. Earth Rumble, a post-sentence electronic punk band, is topping the album charts across the galaxy. Is your child listening? Our report goes live at 6. Trade Frenzy. You picked a good time to start trading. Since you've got the deluxe interface, you can see that there's a ton of planets with market conditions right now. Market condition alter each planet's unique rhythm, and you can build a strategy around it. Hell, I've seen some traders find ways to make money with babies. Babies are sick. Each stock is worth 200% of its normal value. I mean, that seems pretty good. We're starting with 5K, right? We're going to start low, though. We have Sun. Oh, wait. It's the prediction scrapper up and... That's the prediction scrapper up and running. Now you can place side bets on these babies to make even more credits. Oh, gosh, this is sick. Okay. You can place side bets on any baby or even all four at once. Here's to hoping yours pays out, huh? Credits you put towards a side bet only get deducted after the trading day, so drive this hover car like you stole it. Odds are 8 to 10, 3 to 10, or 8 to 25, 6 to 25, and so you have the worst odds. So buying in, you're only getting 4%. I'll throw in a little bit here, here, here. They got likely event, 1 science fair. Likely event, stock value, long position, stock will reach over 1,000. I can just run you and be pretty content with that. Let's investigate. No, the lifespan, no. It's floor price with high accuracy, knows the random event in a baby's life, knows how positive a baby's life will be. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's find your floor price. It's going to be anywhere between 22 and 136. It's probably going to be about where it starts, huh? Let's trade, baby. So its low is going to be a minute. Sucked in a tornado. We're already in a rough lost off the rip. We're going to buy here. Okay. So we're wanting to average, learn how to slaughter an animal. Immediately, we have almost doubled our money if we really wanted to. We shared pastries with a neighbor. Oh, lost land paperwork technicality. Played harmonophone. Isn't that great? Good for you. You're at 30 years old, and you have sued. Oh, well, I found that low part you were talking about. Holy. You're 40 years old. It can only go up from here. Do you understand? Injured by a fall. You're 45. Hired somebody. That's good. Give me some of this back. I'm going to go ahead and get some of this back because I'm about to lose more in the death of a family member. Okay. Pharma equipment locked by HexCorp. We're about to lose so much money. Buried in a landslide. Yeah, we lost 2K. We suck at this game. Why are we playing it? This is awful. Did I win anything else back on my side bets? Lost 500. Won 1,000. Lost 500. Okay, so total today we lost $1,000. All right, well, isn't that fun for everyone involved? What are you? The brokers of Google Gibby nominated their planet to be a war world, hosting a conflict and armed... Okay. Consultant takes 15% their 50%, half of their normal cut. All right, so I'm definitely going to try to go in here. We have Brianna. Oh, we have new critters for this war planet. They're fuzzes. Brianna, Teg, Brianna again, and Clover. I'm going to go ahead and put my... You're a 4% trade, but if I get in on you, that's going to be great. Likely event chose assassination target. Cooked by family neighbor. So that'll be last. Show me the lifespan of this baby. Hire an accurate consultant. So you can be wrong, is what I'm hearing. It's gonna, the price will bottom out between 28 and 260. Okay. I want to go double or nothing on this. And then we'll run this. So its low is really low. Only have 3. All right. We're already kind of low here, so we're going to... Oh. You successfully played with a loaded gun. Isn't that great? You learned how to fire said loaded gun. You learned echo code. You were deployed to the front lines. You poisoned a water supply. You were gassed in a battlefield. You were caught in a building collapse. We're going to go ahead and just get out. Your shelter burned down. We got out at the perfect time. That 6 to 39 years old was correct. You died at 31. Earned 3, about 4K. So they live really short lives. Ooh, we lost 500 there. We lost 1,000 there. So technically, we only made 2 grand. Interesting. Okay. Betsy Goo Replacement Emporium is helping entire quadrants discover their best selves, so they would like you, or so they would like you to think. What's going on here? All babies starting traded with 50% their normal health. Half their normal health? They're already... I don't want to deal with that. What are you? High net worth grants, citizenship, and Sequilux, a glittering planet. Robots elite, where the robot elite learn, play, acquire rival companions, and dispose of the vagrants growing between the cracks of their society. I can only do that one once. I can do this one multiple. Hello. You're a flatwing, aka a giant buff man with pastries for head. Twister, a robot who might likely event won the galactic lottery. I doubt that highly. Jet is a gel. Frank. I'm gonna go in on that one because I think that's more probable than any of these other things, and maybe even you, just to be safe. Let's play Jet because he looks interesting. What's their accuracy? Between 12 and 87 years old. That's fine. You're super low. We were hunted by drones. Oh, that's right. We chose the race that was being hunted. What? Interference. Well, nothing happened, so. Addicted to buzz filter. On this planet, I need to read way more specific things. You have had the worst life I've ever possibly imagined. If you died, your years are still going up. Is anything... Okay, we've made it back to where we were. I'm going to sell a couple. That was why. Okay, well, we got another achievement. That's something, but God, that was a horrible life to live. This game is really, really, really hard. You were hunted by drones. You salvaged some clothing at one point in time. You stole a hover car. We lost on every level. So we probably, lost like 3K today. Our goal, by the way, today marks the secondary anniversary of the Double Sun Massacre. We mourn the victims on both sides of the law who were caught in the brutal crossfire and wish their families peace. Hey, you're the happy-go-lucky one. Short values are raised by 100%. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go in here, 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 and here, and try to make any amount of money. And I'm going to just go off vibes here. We're going to go on Julio. Starting at 150. I like those odds. We're doing penny stocks today. Well dried up, and immediately we're in the red. We were buried in a landslide. Excellent. Your left was severed. You're at 50. You burned in wildfire. You're at 50. Knocked out in a brawl. How are you? So you served at a food bank though, so that's that. You mended clothes for neighbors. Isn't that fantastic? You established a legal fund with the community. Good, good, good. Yeah, I had to get something out of this. Holy hell, your life is sad. You danced in the rain. You barely broke 100 credits. You're at 40 years old. You taught at university. Good, good, good. Your limb grew back. Isn't that fantastic? You learned how to slaughter an animal. You killed an invasive flywort. You're injured by a fall. Get me out. Gonna go ahead and assume you're about to crash out pretty hard. Should have hit the button. Didn't quite hit the button in time. Technically we gained 2k. It didn't really feel like it. Interesting. We won some money there. Lost 500 there. Lost 500 there. And we won 8k there. That is what I'm talking about. We got nowhere near close to that 30,000 that you're expecting us to get. So go ahead and expect that we won't ever do that ever again. What are you now? Entry fee are 50% off. Trade interferences will occasionally occur due to static. All these guys' lives are going to be short. I'm going to throw in 2-5 there, 2-5 there, 2-5 there, and 2-5 there. And I am, in fact, going to go on Mr. Bean here. Starting at 500, I'm going all in early. They have a short lifespan. You learned how to fire a gun. You successfully played with said loaded gun. You're in the 2000s right now. Deployed to the front lines is a good thing, but also a really bad thing for me. Do you understand that? Because you're at 3,000. I'm shorting you now. I used the chemical weapons really good. You should definitely drop, though, interference. Come on now. Where are you at? Accidentally shot self. That's really bad for you. Super bad. Really consider how far poisoned enemy water supply is really good for you. You should definitely go down, though. Used a chemical weapon. I need this to go down. Drop, 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 Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean? Okay, well, we lost 60. That's not a lot. I'm not buying back into you. I've made 22,000 off of you. Lost a limb. Oh, that lost a limb killed you, huh? We sold out here. It got a little bit higher right here at the end, but it was going to drop out of nowhere with us holding it in our freaking palms. That learned Echo Code and commanded Tactical Strike. Mr. Bean did his job. All right, we put it all in on everybody. Let's see. We lost 2,000. We lost 2,000. We lost 2,000. We lost 2,000. Okay, well. We'll lose 3 side bets in a single day. Thank you so much, achievement. I had your 3,000, I want you to know, and then all of my side bets immediately kicked it in the nards. What do you got going on today? Stock values swing wildly. Psst. Your investment's feeling a little slow, a little humble. Crank that stakes multiplier up. Well, it's because I finally have a ton of money is why you're asking me to do that. Entry fee is 18. Average price stock is 9,000. This is going to hurt. But it's us learning, right? 6% chance, 42% chance. I'm lacking funds. I can't afford to even do that. How would I be able to even go for my winnings here? We have Marianne, we have Riel, we have Adar. Let's do Adar. No extra funding or no extra information. Starting at 3,700. Sweat buy, or we're going to buy here. Built a campfire. Isn't that fantastic? You learned how to slaughter an animal. That's very valuable for you. Woo! That same fire that you built immediately kicked your own ass. Burned in wildfire. You might not make it to 25, homie. Ravaged by weather. You want a fist fight. Isn't that good for you? You've got to do better somewhere down this line, right? You mourned the death of a family member. Most of the time they support this. Like, whoa. You played the harmonophone. Isn't that great? Come on. Arrested for repairing farming equipment. Hired as a tenant worker. We're going to sell a couple of these right now. You learn to play the banjo. Isn't that fantastic for you? You irrigated land. I understand that that's really good. I'm going to short this baby here. At 60, man, I could have made so much off of that. Died to losing a limb. Couldn't be me. Probably would have been me. Probably would have been me real bad. We did break the 30,000 that we need to do to complete his campaign. We have yet to get a silver on either one of them right now, though. Oh, a minor god of lost cargo appears to have manifested in the Regal 9-star system. Travelers are warned to avoid the region while local authorities resolve the issue. Oh, I just realized that dude has a pancake head. All right. What are you? What's going on? Each stock is worth 200% its value. Worth its... Each stock is still worth 200%. Each stock is worth... Okay. We're going to go here and we're going to find ourselves a robot. Entry fee is too high. I'm going to do 5K here just to see if we can... Or times 5. We're looking for a robot. And we can actually do our side bets this time. It's 6% chance. 40% chance is much higher. 34% chance is much higher. 20% bet, and we'll actually run Super Mangus. Yes, sir. I don't know. Visited fancy nightclub. I doubt this dude is visiting any nightclubs. Does he look like the clubbing type? I don't know. All right. Starting at 3K. I'm going to buy in once at 3K. You surgically increase your height. I'm going to actually go in a little bit more here. Acquired tattoo. It can't read. Worse. Okay. Pushed executive out the window. That is what we're talking about. You successfully pranked a principal. Look at you, TJ Detweiler. Do your thing, man. You evaded police. Even awesomer. Ooh, I have sold way too early. Oh my. I'm gonna short this now. You climbed so high so fast. You found love. You specifically, successfully pranked your rival. You should really have bad times in your life. You named the charity board. I have sold so early. Oh, please. You're addicted to Buzz Filter. Isn't that horrible? You should definitely continue going down that path. Melted in it. Okay, good. The short was voided. We made 12 grand. Good. Let's see if any of our side bets paid off. Yeah, so we sold here when it ended here. That's kind of on us. Evaded police was huge for you here. Organize that, and then you purchase the Punfu ball team? Pumpf ball team, I guess. All right, let's see if our other three things panned out. We lost 2 grand. We lost 2 grand, and we won 6. Worth it. We got nowhere close to that, though, so we might run him back. His earnings at the end of the week aren't just a tidy profit, they're a reminder. This was always Mr. Zippett's favorite part of the job, managing modest resources, watching them grow, looking at the pile of credit chips, and he considers how he might have led a different life if he had fled with his mother when he had a chance. He reflects, after all. It's time to think now. Oh, we unlocked everybody else. Windball has 6 days. A disgraced agent for child stars. Okay. Legislators responsible for regulating a market cannot participate in the same market, or can they? Their job is to invest in a volatile, fast-changing market with the restraints of a conspiracy fund or conservative fund that their job is to suffer. I might do Windbull next, but I don't know. Windbill. And one day I'm gonna come back and do these two. I might do it off screen, might do it on screen. I don't know yet. Also, I realized that his head is a fish tank. A disgraced agent for child stars the galaxy over, Windbell is organizing his comeback tour. So he needs to make $1.5 million. Homie, I haven't broke 120 yet. I can break 40. Like, we'll do his campaign. Did Windbill invest all of his clients' earnings into an insurance scam? Yes. Was this client only 11 years old? Yes. Did he lose his jobs at EarthClick's talent? And then the money he borrowed from a loan shark? And then the money he borrowed from an even shadier loan shark? Regrettably, yes. However, while Windbill may have a record of controversial statements about different species and burned bridges with business contacts across the galaxy, he also knows a truth of as fundamental as gravity. The universe loves a comeback story. Mr. Wimble, you seem like a really crappy dude. Solar radiation is expected to disrupt communications across the Dartle Nebula for the foreseeable future. Day 1 update. Your reputation and debts precede you. You cannot visit a loan shark. I haven't used a loan shark yet, homie. We got some new planets. What do you got going on? Each stock is worth 200% its normal price. We can start off here. We got 3 pancake men and an ooze dude. Edward, Sterling, okay. Deborah, and Indigo. You have a 40% chance, you have a 4% chance, you have a 34% chance. Edward, Mr. Gel, I would love to invest in your comeback story. 2K. Tried to sleep. It's a rough start. I'm going to buy 2 of these off rip and just try to make some money so we can start trading some sort of money here. The garden bed. We're already over 1,000 at what we were originally doing. Tried to sleep's a little rough for us, though. Planted another garden bed. Go ahead and do that there. This dude cries a lot. Try to short you here. Oh, experienced a heart attack on a toilet, been so good. Oh, please. Give me my money. Burned while cooking. This is still fine. This is still fine. Let me get out of this, please. That's the best. Oh, yeah. I'll buy these. That's fine. You're at 45. You married for love. Why did you go down? What the hell is that about? You suffered sunburn. Okay. You're at 50 years old. I really should have looked at this a little. Raised baby and caught being selfless. How dare he? God achieved no particular priority. Okay. Tried to sleep. Yeah, we're like, you can take 250 bucks. If you do anything good, I'm selling. Okay, well, married for love. Still bad. Still bad here. Still very bad here. Yeah, so we still lost $3,000 on that. That's on me, but we made 18. So, you know, we got the short right. I was very nervous, and it could even get worse, surprisingly. You were promoted by your tribe. That was your big one. And you constructed a trap. Interesting. Let's see how our side profiles did. Lost 2K and lost 2K. This 40% chance didn't pay off. That's crazy. So we started at 10. We doubled our funding. Made 13 off of it. That's pretty good. We'll take it. We'll take it. Shocking news in entertainment as Hidden Video reveals former Urclex talent manager would refuse to represent clients he judged as belonging to a subpar species. Oh, I'm playing it. Racist. Great. Consultant confused Jampus is no longer working with you. I haven't used any of the consultants. Swarm Baby Love Forever is no longer working with you. Consultant Woohoo Charlie is no longer working with you. Thanks. Cantor Vantas. Thousands of parents across the universe send their kids to this tropical island planet. The filming location of beloved reality show Get Big or Die Trying in the hopes that their child will become an intergalactic celebrity. Bull market. Entry fees are 300% their normal values. So stocks are 300%. Market graph speed is 200%. Okay, I'm down to try this. Can't do that one, so we'll do 5 times. Brand investments are short-lived and dramatic, with babies who buy trailing disaster. Oh, let's see. Visitors to Monto Classica MXV will find the everyday life and legends are long-lost civilizations brought to vibrant existence with grapple rides and even ancient ceremonies allowed if they're purchased. Interesting. Okay. I think you can do that. 150, 11. All right. These two are almost guaranteed. You're a new one. So Flora, you're a tentacloid. I can't even. Covered in glepple poop is a likely event. Sure. Glepple poop and whatnot. All right. Are you going to start off pretty high in your life? Played with sticks. Escaped a maze. Sell some of these off. Learn new battle formations. You're having the best life ever, and I'm shocked at that. What the? Pretended to be a god. What in the high hell is happening? I'm selling there and just never worrying about anything again. You jumped so high. Do I short you? Certainly you can't go higher than 30,000, right? I was wrong immediately. I was so wrong. We're about to lose everything we've ever loved. We fell off a mountain? Good. Continue to do that. I heard there you'll learn the second time. Poured oil on incorrect target. 60 years old. You've thrown off a glepple. I could have held on. I was scared. Told children about your former exploits. Yeah, you're about to touch that 30,000. That's nuts. Okay, well. You ruined a grape harvest. You were thrown off a glepple. Good. Continue to do so. Revived the annual feast. Oh, do worse. You harvested crops. I'm ruined. Anything bad happen to you in your life? Nope. You sampled the new batch. That should kill you. That should have killed you. I want that to be clear. That should have killed you. What is this freaking market, man? I can't even afford to buy into you anymore. Hey, we made only 8K when that thing jumped so high. Yeah, we sold here. No. Yeah. We were tarred and feathered. Yeah, when you pretended to be a god here, that was nuts. Good job, baby. I deaf Flora. Lived 109 years old. I bet people thought you were a god for a while. You didn't make it. You didn't make it. Oh, my side bets are killing me too. So I made 3K off of that. We're just gonna do this, and we're just gonna. Oh, hello, Justine, Taylor, Eric's, and Edward. None of these have great chances. But if any of them happen, we're thrilled. We haven't played one yet, so we're gonna play a flat wing, or flat wing. We're gonna play Garrick. Starting around the 3K. Gonna buy into you pretty hard. I shouldn't have done that, apparently. Apparently that was the worst thing I could have possibly done. Oof. I need to make over 4K off of this, dude. Ooh. You made a sturdy shelter. Good. Bought for your own life and won. We're gonna sell a couple of these just to make some of our money back. We're going to hold on to these last couple. Fell down an elevator shaft is not good. Became the sidekick of a late night show. Excellent. Kicked a couple. Ooh, it's not getting any better. Your Hasbar fans online. See ya. I'm out. You're interviewed for a documentary. I'll buy you in at 16. Then I'm gonna short you here. Oh, people loved your album. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Good. Good. Got me 37 off of that. I'll take that. Thank you, Garrick. You were maimed in a raid. You fought for own life and won. You starred in a hit Hollow series and married and self. Let's see if any of our side bets paid off. No. 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 Oh, you were. Yeah. Heck yeah. Made 41 off of a side bet. I will take that every day of the week. So we have officially, once again, passed our 40,000 or our bare minimum here. Great. I'm not making that. I don't think that's possible for me. Stocks and entry fees are 3,000 times more. I could really go all in here, but I'm going to stick to the... I'm doing 5 for this one. For Rebel, 3 for 50. All of these are horrible odds. I believe in you. You be president. I actually believe in all 4 of you, and none of this is going to work out, and that's fine. Going all in. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Let's make some of this back. Made for love. How dare he? We're gonna short this. You've been on such a down... Yeah, that baby has been really bad for you, apparently. Oh, you adopted a stylist pet. So good and selfless of you. And you died in the toilet. Well, that's something that can happen and did. We followed the trend pretty well. Let's see if any of these paid out. I doubt it highly. There's 2,500 gone, 2,500 gone, 2,500 gone, and 2,500 gone. So we lost 10 grand off sides. We technically, when we would have won 42, we've only won 17. That's fine. What's old is new again, with teenage gels embracing the slurping trend that took so many lives just 16 years ago. At double their usual cost. I haven't used any of them so far, so I don't think I'll use them this time. And we're doing pretty well. Entry fees are 50% off. Trade interference will occasionally be occurred. And I'm going all in again on these side bets. Motherhood robot. Crank. Consultant. Let's do motherboard. Starting at 5,000. We're still right around where we bought it originally. We evaded police. Very good. Disabled a drone net. Very good. Hunted by drones. Less good. You're unwell. I definitely need to sell stuff quickly. Learn to play bass guitar. Good, 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 good. Do something else good that just enough to make you some money. You siphon some water. Very good. That's enough. Adopted a child. Isn't that great? A child. He's unwell. I have a feeling he's gonna die. I could be wrong. Oh, I was so wrong. Oh, I was so wrong. You need to have bad things happen to you. Caught cheating at cards. Yes. Continue to do that. Opened a restaurant. Okay, well. I need you to die. Oh. Well, we just lost everything. Oh, God. Well, Yeah. He was unwell for 60 years. I'm gonna run another short. Something good has to happen from this. Oh, good. You were addicted, and that's what killed you. Okay. You're crazy. Yeah, we lost so much money there. I'm an idiot. Oof, motherboard. You had a great life, and I got royally screwed here. But any of these could pay off immediately. Nope, that's 12k down. There you go. Ow. See, I'm never punished. Never punished. That's my first silver, currently. Never punished. This is our final day. I could just play it easy, too, if I really wanted to do that. Survivors of the cult of Zimforth are coming forward to speak about their experiences. Maniacal organ trader that nearly ended the world. More on that at 5. We've got silver on this dude off of pure luck. Each stock is worth 200% more. Each stock is worth value. We're gonna go ahead and go all in on you, on you, on you, and on you. I have to make some money off of this. These people become gods, so like I'm totally down to try this. You have a low chance of being over 99, so I'll keep that in mind as well. I'm gonna buy pretty early here. So we just need to make it over 14. Fell off a roof's a little rough for you. Seduced by rival, purchase the scroll. Not what I want. Go down. Go back down. Bitten by snake. There we go. You are unwell. If you die, it's fine. Learn metalworking. Less good. Yeah, we're gonna lose so much money here. Wow, we're gonna lose. Climb the mountaintop. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. We lost so much money. Any amount of money. Yeah, there it is. If I would have held out, I might have been able to make it past the bitten by Cerberus, but I don't know. We still did all right. We still made 125,000. Claudia. Yeah, bitten by Cerberus was the worst thing that ever happened in your life, and it was the only thing that happened in your life because you died shortly after. Let's see. Lost 12. Lost 12. Lost 12. And lost 12. So we still made it over our silver goal. That was with us kind of like messing around and whatnot. But a true alpha leads his own pack. So despite a job offer from his old workplace, Windbell does just that. He starts a new agency with his name in lights and his track record of success updating in real time across the marquee. He'll make more bets. He'll make bigger bets. And he'll prove the future is his to exploit. So I can't believe that he was the one that we got our first silver on, but it was something. Anyways, gang, I'm gonna call it for today. I'm gonna try to stream at least a couple of hours, see how this goes, see if I can get back into the swing of things. But whoever stopped by, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.